is Karen lying again about Zach being the father of her child, or does she honestly think that it's his? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chelsea. This was Tyler Perry's Sister, Season 6, Episode 13, Trailer Thoughts. Okay, so before we get into the trailer, when you think about the Episode 12, Fatima came in the office and showed Andy the DNA test results. She said it's strange because it says that Aaron isn't the father, but it doesn't say that Zach is because she didn't have Zach's DNA. And I said, well, okay, episode 11, the mid-season finale, they looked at the DNA test results on the phone, and Fatima said herself, it says that Zach's the father. I said, somebody lying. Aaron then comes and tell Andy that he's seen the test results, that he is the father. And she was asking him how he knew, and he never said. And I said, somebody lying at this point. They done got their storyline mixed up or something, because they had Fatima read the results, and she said it says that Zach's the father. Then she came and printed it off and said it's strange because it says that Aaron isn't the father, but that doesn't mean that it's Zach's. So that leaves the question, is it a third person? Like, people been saying that. I want to know if they rewrote it, because at first it seemed like it was going to either be Aaron or Zach. Now with Fatima printing out those results, unless Karen doctored it or whatever they call it, if Karen altered the results or whatever. I said, look, they trying to confuse. They trying to stick with this doggone storyline for the long, because they said season 7 is when they get another DNA test done. And I said, how many doggone DNA? Well, I think this will be I don't know if they ain't did now. I think she was the only one when did it. Don't nobody trust her. You can't take her word. We gotta actually see it happen, because she has proven that she wants it to be Zach's baby so bad. I was thinking it was gonna be Zach's too. I really was, but at this point, we don't know. Okay, on the trailer, they dropped one trailer at the end of Wednesday's episode. I was waiting on them to drop the other one yesterday, but they didn't. They usually drop it the next day, but they didn't. Okay, so on this trailer, Sabrina's telling Bio that she's not marrying him. He talking about some that's the condition of the bail money. I said, how you gonna get it back? I said, they don't give you the money back. If you post bail for somebody, they don't get the money back, do they? If he contact whoever, his bank or whatever he got the money from. Unless it was it cash, I don't know, I forgot. But I said, you can't get it back, can you? I said, he had to wait on his money to come back once the charges are cleared, because ain't no way. And I thought, y'all know that I was saying that usually when they have a storyline with a prince, they said they have to get married so that they can be king and all that. They didn't go with that storyline. They went with the storyline where he has multiple wives. Somebody said, I want you to be one of my wives. I said, you tripping. Look, and she was speaking so highly of him and standing up for him, and he done turned around and did this. But Karen is talking to Danny, and she's saying how Zach only gave her that money because he knows that this is his baby. And Danny said, is it? And I said, they can't hold water. They can't hold water. Q meeting up with the DA. He was like, oh, I remember you. You the one that gave me the deal and all that stuff. And they said that his lie is supposed to catch up to him. And I said, good, because that didn't make sense. If the DA can tell that it doesn't make sense, they need to investigate. Well, ain't no investigation if you seen the doggone surveillance. Fatima is telling Zach to be calm. They in the car on the way to see Michael, his son. And she's telling him to be calm. He was like, if he sees something, he gonna lose it and everything. The ladies go out. Looks like Andy's on a date. And the girls meet up. And they talking to the dude that was at the airport. I wrote down his name. What was his name? I wrote it down on one of those sheets, but I ain't got it with me. But yeah, he's like, shit's okay. Because they were saying that they staying right there to, watch their friend. And he was saying she fine and all that stuff. She's okay, basically. Karen is telling Aaron that she doesn't want any of this, and Aaron basically asking her, what is she talking about? And I think that's the scene where she gives him the DNA test results, and he's looking at it or whatever. And I was like, okay, you gonna tell her about what you told Andy? I said, at this point, they making both of them crazy. Karen acting crazy over Zach, and Aaron acting crazy over Karen. I said, But Karen tells Aaron she doesn't want any of this. Aaron is asking basically, again, what are you talking about? And they are close and look like he about to kiss her. I said, dude, give it a rest. At this point, how many seasons you been trying to get her to do right and she ain't did right yet? And we still ain't learned nothing about him. But then when you think about it, we haven't learned much about the sisters either. The neighbor is, Heather's neighbor is telling Zach and Fatima. She's like, I think she said, look, he's up there beating Michael now. She don't say it like that, but y'all know. She said he up there, sound like he up there beating him now. Zach rushes up there. And he busts through the door. And I think that's the scene where he gonna get the fighting. Remember how he had that talk with Fatima? He was like, before we go, you gotta promise that you ain't gonna fight nobody. I said, yeah, because you gonna fight. I had already seen the trailer. He's supposed to be fighting Heather boyfriend. Then he's supposed to take Michael and bring him to their house. Heather then supposed to bring the police over there. and tell the police to arrest Zach for taking Michael. But that's it. That's all they show so far. If they drop another trailer, I either do one trailer video or I do separate videos based on what's in that trailer. But yeah, y'all let me know down below what y'all think. Y'all think Caroline? I said, look, it's hard to decide at this point. They don't say she been sticking to her story saying Zach the father the whole time. But then Aaron to my son, he seen the results himself, and I said, how did you see the results yourself? How did you get the information? Like, But that's it. Until next time, deuces. Hey y'all, check out the DLC Crew Text Club. It's a motivational group. You'll receive 4 encouraging messages per month. It's a one-time fee of $10. Again, the link will be in the description. Shop now.